"When are you going to tell me what this is all about?" Hunter asked Kierkegaard over the hiss of the airplane's ventilation system. The older man gave an indulgent smile and leaned forward, though there was no one who could possibly listen in. "What do you know about nanotechnology?" "Small, very small." "Indeed. And how did you like your submersible ride?" "Is that why the graphics were limited, a super small computer?" "Not exactly. Perhaps I should ask if you enjoyed life in a test tube." Hunter was speechless. "An amoeba's eye view, if they had eyes. That submersible you took for a joyride is about the size of a virus. The canyon you explored is an especially etched silicon wafer, the kind used for computer chips. The tower you saw is a microfiber filament suspended in the fluid." "You're not serious." "That's what the Appropriations Committee said when I told them how much it would cost to develop." Hunter's mind reeled. Had he really seen the world at the molecular level, traveled through a microcosm like a renegade ion? The sheer audacity of it was numbing. Yet all he could ask was, why? What possible use could there be for something that size in the ocean? "You're thinking in the wrong terms. The universe is full of fluid environments, including what we think of as the inner ocean." The light dawned. "You mean inside the human body, in the bloodstream?" A memory clicked. "Don't tell me. You tour around the arteries fixing things, except the heart. It's game over if you go through the heart." Fantastic Voyage was a memorable movie and the initial inspiration for our project. That movie left a powerful mark on a pair of nano-engineers named Steinberg and Ellis when they were children, and when they met by accident 15 years ago, it turned into the driving force of their careers, a compulsion to use their skills to create an audacious new medical technology. How much do you remember about the movie?" Hunter gave a shrug, and his grin was a little sheepish. "I loved it. Great concept, great special effects, a lot of fun. The idea of shrinking a whole submarine with people in it was pure fantasy, I guess. Although when somebody wrote the novelization, he came up with an explanation, didn't he?" "Isaac Asimov, yes. A kind of hyperspace that allowed the shrinking of matter without the excess mass presenting a problem. That's still fantasy. But the story is correct in the fact that there are incredibly complex mechanisms that do patrol the labyrinth of the bloodstream, produced by millions of years of evolution. Incredibly small, but powerful. Some scientists have tried chemical means to adapt those organic systems and bring them under human control. Steinberg and Ellis turned to the technology they knew best, mechanical engineering at the nanoscale. 6 years ago, I was recruited to head a team that would take their work to a whole new level of sophisticated machinery, difficult to achieve but incredibly robust. You mentioned the movie character's fear of going through the heart, but nothing the human heart could do would damage our submersible. It's made of sterner stuff, buckyballs in bucky tubes, the strongest material known to man. Now you're pulling my leg. Buckminster Fullerenes, if you prefer, named after R. Buckminster Fuller. The architect? A tremendously influential thinker. The shape of the molecule is similar to those geodesic domes Fuller was so fond of. It's an extremely rare form of carbon-60, and with the right amount of heat, something above 3,000 degrees Celsius, we can make it form hollow tubes. Nanotubes, because their preferred size is just over 1 nanometer in diameter, a billionth of a meter. The tubes are like rolled-up chicken wire, all hexagons and pentagons, and incredibly strong, 100 times the strength of steel at about 1/6 of the weight. He gave a self-satisfied smile. The merely mortal human heart could hammer away at 60 beats per minute for a lifetime and not put a dent in our machine. That sounds like famous last words to me, Hunter mused. Fair enough. In fact, the submersible sensor array isn't nearly so robust and can be damaged. Then the craft would be blinded and out of contact. Still, if the Titanic had hit the iceberg and only lost its radio mast, I dare say no one would have complained all that much.